Welcome to Hairbrush News with Kelly Nishimoto, a weekly look at what's trending in fashion, beauty, and other trending stories. We're brushing through the mess, one headline at a time.
Welcome to Hairbrush News. I'm your host, Kelly Nishimoto, and today I am joined by this beautiful lady here, Esmeralda Sanchez. She is a single mom, a badass, and my friend. So I'm very happy to have you.
Thank you.
Join us.
I am so excited to share this space with you. So.
Yay! She is going to be a recurring co-host, so get to know her. You can follow us on Instagram at Hairbrush News, but we will be here weekly on The Buzz. So let's dive into it.
Let's dive into it.
All right. So, well, first of all, there you are. How do you like it?
I love it. I love it. All things pink. I am not a fan of pink, let me say. But because of you, you make it look super cool. So I love it. It is just so you. So on brand.
I grew up I hated pink.
Really?
My favorite colors were black and green. I don't know why green. It's like really a weird color for a teenager. But through my emu phase, it was just black, 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 and green.
Obsessed with black.
So, yeah, well, black is the new black, let's face it. I mean,
Yeah.
it will never go out of style.
Yeah.
And when, after I moved to Miami, I got into this weird pink hair phase. Mm-hmm. This was in like 1998, okay, before the millennium. And I've literally had some form of pink hair since then, since 1998. So
That's
short,
so
medium, long, baby pink, cupcake pink, fuchsia, purple fuchsia. I mean, it's been every color and shade of pink possible.
Was there a defining moment that you remember and just
I had
pink?
a friend back then. She's not a friend anymore. She went cray. She was like going to hair school where she was trying to be a hair stylist or whatever, hair designer. And she talked me into bleaching my hair and dyeing it pink, and I let her. But, before then, I used to do hair modeling for all those famous, like, hair brands back in the 90s.
Okay.
So I always had some strange haircut. So I was used to just getting my hair kind of chopped and tormented on stage. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, what the heck? Like, go ahead, do your thing.
The closest to bleaching my hair was spraying sun on it, remember?
Oh, my gosh, yes.
That was my jam. My mom kicked my, what? But I was like, I can't dye my hair. And I was 18, 1988. So we're the same age, right?
I think so. 77?
1980.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. So I got 3 years on it. I'll be 48. I'll be 49 this coming year. Mm-hmm. I just turned 48.
You look good, girl.
Well, thank you. So do you. We'll get into some of those beauty treatments.
Yes.
One of them is I don't wash my face. Don't tell anyone. I don't know. It's like off subject here, but I feel like that. I don't know, call me crazy. Estheticians are going to argue with me. But maybe it has like locked in my natural oils or something, because I get Botox for sure. But as far as like the natural aging process, I don't feel like I have as many wrinkles and lines as maybe I should. So I don't have any expensive products or beauty treatments to thank for that. It would either be some Asian genetics or I don't wash my face, and so it locks in, it seals in all the dirt and oil and keeps it for, I don't know.
Let's say 50-50.
50-50. Okay, so today we are going, is that my first topic? No, okay, see, I knew I messed up. Okay, we're back. We're back with Hairbrush News. So today we're going to start off with our fashion segment. Okay, do you remember these absolutely ridiculous
They're
boots?
insane. Are these Yeezys or am I mistaken? Because Yeezy came up with something similar to this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if those are the ones. I Googled it, but they've kind of all disappeared. So, and they're not really for sale anymore. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how much the original price was, but I found them anywhere from $350 to $1,000 for those.
No, thank you.
And I wonder if you bought those back in the day, a few years ago, what are you happy with your purchase? Are you still rocking them, or did you donate them to the Ronald McDonald charity? Like, I don't know what's going on there.
I would say first and foremost, I would not purchase those, even though I'm huge on fashion.
Right.
But if I was like conned into buying them because everybody was purchasing them. Maybe I would think I was cool for like a slight second.
Right.
And then after that, they would definitely be donated to charity.
Oh my
like
God. Okay.
I'm not a fan.
So it just kind of looks like you put on
Space shoes.
and then you rubbed it, then you like pulled up a big balloon over it.
Yes.
I don't know. They're very
A huge condom
Well, there is
on
a
your foot.
new trend in town.
Okay.
And I think it might be worse. And I only found this because I follow this hilarious lady who I will show you on Instagram. And so I'm like, there's no way this is real. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here, I can't even.
Give it to me.
Okay.
Give it to me.
Okay, so this is the Tangled Look of the Week.
The name is already stupid.
Okay, we gotta read
what?
on. Oh my God. Okay,
What is wrong with what?
this is sold at Bergdorf Goodman
Wow.
with a pretty hefty price tag. So we're going to listen to. Her name is. This is her. Let me see if I can get some volume here.
That I'm going to be able to save you over $4,000.
Wait, I'm going to start it over. Okay, here we go.
But first, I have to hit the thrift store. And who doesn't want a sensible corduroy pant that adds 20 pounds to your frame? It appears the most critical piece of the volume slack is the dirt. Okay, I just had to take a couple days off, but now we're back at it.
Wow.
Sweater, those beautiful buttons. We're gonna have to go backwards for this one. We go pull
The pull noodle. She broke out the pull noodle. Dude.
Okay. You'll be surprised with my response,
We
though.
are calling this the most glamorous gift.
Bergdorf Goodman.
Wow. This is Instagram or TikTok?
She's on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Fupa awareness.
What?
I mean, what in the world is
Okay,
that about?
I am not mad at the slacks.
Okay.
I would actually wear the slacks. The top, I probably still would consider it at some point
But
because
it comes with padding. You missed that part.
no, I know I heard that part. If you go to my Instagram,
Okay.
I have something not similar, not the pants, but the top. It looks like it has foam inside of it.
Okay.
My sister was like, Esmeralda, really? I'm like, it's just cute. I don't know. So
Something about you are
I like statement pieces. That statement.
I love a good statement piece. I'm not quite sure what the statement is on this one.
In case you like fall into a pool, you're rescued. Sole purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
You pull noodle. You have a very good outlook on life. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, so next we're gonna dive into what happened to my slides. Okay. So our next segment is going to be called What the Health. Okay?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna dive in on the stuff that we're putting into our bodies and onto our bodies, and you will be so surprised. Okay, so I asked you to bring a few items today.
I sure
okay?
did. I'm pretty proud of my items.
Okay,
So
let's see
if they're actually
let me-
clean products.
let's go.
And we're not sponsored by them, but
No, we're not sponsored by anyone.
No.
My husband actually found this app through Mr. Wonderful on what's it called? Where they go and present their businesses.
Tank.
Thank you, Shark Tank. Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank loves this app, and so I started using it. Now I'm obsessed, and I'm like the weird lady at Target who's scanning all the products. And we are not sponsored by them either. I just really like the app, and so we are going to scan Esmeralda's products today. Okay, so let's go.
this is kitchen.
Okay, kitchen. So
Kitchen.
these are going to be scored from 0 to 100.
Okay.
You're not supposed to eat anything under a 60. I've been trying to go with under the 50 because, we have kids. They like junk food. So,
Balance.
okay. So first product, let's go.
Okay. So they claim this is one of the cleanest.
Okay. Okay, now when you use this app, it does have to have a barcode. So it has to have a scannable barcode.
Yeah.
In some products, they don't recognize if it's not. But for the most part, okay, nope, no score. The nutrition facts are unknown from Momentum Brands. Okay, so then that one's gonna be.
This is gonna be a fluke.
So so.
Oh wow. Okay, so
Oh, I love those.
okay, avocado oil it claims,
Okay,
right?
avocado oil is good. Okay,
so let's see.
Okay, guess what the score is.
A 70?
39.
Could we curse on this show?
Okay, so it's got a lot of sodium and a lot of calories, which is why it scores a lot lower. But, that's actually not terrible.
You said 39?
39 out of 100, but it's because of the calories and the sodium. So I will take that any day over all the crazy stuff that you can't pronounce that's in the chips.
Right.
In a lot of chips.
Right.
Okay, so that's that. Okay, next, what do we got? 39 for the...
My child. They say garden veggies.
Okay, garden...
Some people say they're not great.
Right, and they're shaped like ghosts, which is cute.
They sell them at Whole Foods, so automatically I assume they're great.
Okay. Well, what do you think they would be scored?
Well, I would hope anything above 60.
34.
Oh, because of the sodium?
It says sodium and calories, but there's got to be more. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really... Oh, it has like the maximum amount of sodium.
Oh, shit.
It's like in the red. There's like green, sort of green, orange, and red. It's like on the right side of the red.
Do better.
Okay, so...
Well, as you mentioned, balance, right?
Yeah, balance.
This over all the other
balance, moderation, and variety. So
variety.
You have to have, yeah.
I grew up on hot Cheetos. I don't know why I don't have stomach issues.
I love hot Cheetos, and they're probably like a negative on the score. Okay, so I did rate some of my products. Let me just grab them really quick. And I was shocked. I brought this very fancy cardboard box from Amazon. So fancy. Okay, so first I did my face creams. Okay, let me just tell you about these face creams. I get the FabFitFun box. A little silly, maybe, but I love my FabFitFun box.
They still exist?
They still exist.
Oh my God.
So every 3 months I go and customize my box, and I love finding new products. So I found these products through them. Okay, Elemis, which looks like it would be a great brand. It's like $100.
Yeah, it looks really expensive.
Yeah. And then this one was actually my favorite. It's by Erno Laszlo. And that one's about $100, depending on where you find it. Sometimes you can find it on sale for like $60. Some people sell it for like $120, right? It's my favorite. It's a night mask. It just feels like silk on your face.
So when you purchase that, is that what sold you? The fact that...
The way it feels?
Okay.
Yeah, the way it feels. Okay. This one, I like the way it smells, and it just looks like... I looked up the price, and I'm like, it's got to be good for you, right? And then this one, kukui oil, which is... my husband found it's supposed to have a lot of healing properties. There's some things in here that a lot of people in Hawaii use for sunburns and things like that really heal and moisturize your skin.
Okay.
That was $23 on Amazon. So my $100 one, Elemis, scored a 39. My amazing, beautiful, lovely silk face stuff that I'm obsessed with, a 3.
Wow.
And then the kukui oil on Amazon for $23. Still not the highest score, but a 47. So for $23, you can have a better face moisturizer than these sad ones that I got in my FabFitFun
I am not
box.
surprised. I was actually listening to a podcast, and the founder of Over the Counter, you know who that is? I believe her name's Laura, if I'm not mistaken. So she was the founder, and there's history and a story there. But she was talking about this. She was saying how, we're gypped into thinking that we're purchasing quality products, and in reality, we're being gypped.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I mean, the middle one, it looks like a high-end. It's like product. It's packaged well. It's got the chrome. It's got the beautiful Tiffany blue. And I mean, this is the one that looks cheap and kind of like, whatever. Yeah. Like something you'd find in a mom and pop shop. Yeah, you don't be fooled by the rocks that I got.
And I have to say, I purchase based off brand and the way the product looks.
Right.
And then,
we're very visual people.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So
and then the way it smells, and then the way it feels on your skin. You're not looking at the darn ingredients.
No. Not at all. We're like,
It'd be
"Pro
like made with
collagen?
baby pig
Got
poop.
it."
You're like, sign me up. It smells delicious.
Delicious. Well, I also brought my
Oh, okay. What do you got? What do you got?
So, we have this vitamin C hand wash. Again, I shop at Whole Foods a lot, so let's see what that scores.
Okay, 58.
Nice.
Yeah, I would
Almost
take
a
it.
60.
Yeah, I would take it.
Nice, nice. Okay. Toothpaste.
Oh, I haven't scored my
Toothpaste.
toothpaste. I'm a good old Crest or Colgate girl. Oh my goodness.
can't.
Oh, I haven't even thought about that.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
score that.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Good for you. 93.
Woo!
Yes.
I
yes.
love it.
Okay.
I love it. Okay. Okay. Use this on my son. So let's.
Okay.
It's
This
all
is
over.
Shea Moisture Baby Lotion. There we go. This one. Let's see the score. Okay, 93.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
great. So his skin is being better taken care of than mine.
Burt's Bees.
Everyone knows Burt's Bees.
Yes.
Let's see what this one scores. Okay, yeah, 41. Which,
Really?
Yeah. You would think that Burt's Bees is a well-known,
higher.
but you know what? I think don't quote me on this. And by the way, anyone who's listening, we are not experts in
At all.
anything except for
Our own life
fashion.
experience.
So anything that we do or say on this show, it's for entertainment purposes only. We are just trying to figure it out ourselves. So we are not
Exactly.
experts. We are not doctors. We are not nutritionists. We are just girl and girl, woman and woman, figuring things out in life. Okay,
Facts on
so
facts. Last one.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah,
This
yeah,
one.
yeah.
I
Okay,
just
what
want
do
to
we
see
got?
what I
Okay.
put on the lip.
Tree Huts. Let's see what we got.
I think I got that like a CVS. It's like a 1, huh?
27.
Oh,
Okay, I'm scared to score my lip stuff because I actually have a segment in our next episode about lips. So we'll get there when we. Okay. So now the next, all these products right here. I mean,
I didn't think of that.
yeah. So
I used to use that. I used to be so proud.
This one?
The organics one, yeah.
okay, we'll check. Okay, so this is the one that I just love. It's cheap from Target. It smells good. I really love the way it smells. And then I started getting these expensive ones in my FabFitFun box. And I thought, okay, you know what? I'm going to throw this one out and find something new. And I hated to do that, to let go of this one because I really like the way it smells. So I got my little score chart out and I had some bad news for myself.
Oh my goodness.
So the row, look at that one, 0. A 0.
Wow.
And this is the one that I liked the most. And it smells.
Why do we always like the bad stuff?
Good. Smell it.
Oh yeah, clean.
Right.
Just
It smells
you
clean.
took a shower.
Yes,
Yeah.
fresh. It's got a cassette tape on the front, so it looks like kind of retro
Yeah.
but modern. Okay. And then this one, I'm like, oh, for sure this one's good for you because it smells like shit.
37?
It smells minty. And kind of like, it smells like watered down toothpaste. I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. This is going to be good for my hair. So this is probably going to be a 37. Still not good.
Wow. Look at the ingredients over here.
High risk, high risk. Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Now look at my Target one.
Wow.
I mean,
51.
Look, it's empty. I was going to throw them all away. And then now I'm like, okay, well, it's not that bad. So I'm going to finish using what I have because I'll take a 51. And that, I love the way that one smells. And then this random one I found at Walgreens. I never heard of it before. I only picked it up because I liked the font of the writing. And I'm like, let me just score it. Look, 72.
Wow.
And it smells good. And it smells kind of like peachy fresh. And it's the volumizing one. And because I feel like I'm losing my hair from the GLP-1s, which we'll talk about in another episode, it makes my hair feel fuller and fluffier like it used to when I was younger, when I washed my hair every day.
I'm trying that.
Yeah, this one was great. So I really like that one. Okay. And then let's talk about some
silicone.
Without what now?
No, go ahead.
Oh, what did it say? It had
Without harmful silicone.
and sulfate, which makes you lose your hair.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
This changed my
And
opinion
look at the
on.
price.
I know.
$12.
And like you mentioned earlier, the higher the price, the better you think of a product that
Yes.
you're getting. And
It's like the higher the price, the higher the BS.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so on to cereals, which this is how this whole thing started, is because my son loves cereal, Mr. Fox, and he eats Honey Nut Cheerios. Well, when he was little, when he was your son's age, I didn't let him have any sugar. It was like all the healthy stuff. And for ice cream, I used to give him Cool Whip because I didn't want him to have all the sugar. Frozen
Did you
Cool
make
Whip.
the Cool Whip? Oh,
no,
okay.
no, it was just frozen Cool Whip. And I'm like, oh, you want some ice cream? Here you go. So I started rating cereals was how this whole thing started. He eats Honey Nut Cheerios every day.
Oh, Bo
wait,
loves.
I have it. Look at that one. An 8. He eats an 8 every day. An 8.
Wow.
So I said, nope. Also, he loves Cinnamon Toast Crunch, also an 8. So for the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I found 2 alternatives. I thought the Catalina Crunch was going to be like the high. Look, it's in a cute little tiny, it's a really tiny bag. It's in this tiny bag. It's $9 for this tiny bag. I thought for sure this was going to be, no, only a $49. So actually the Cinnamon Toast Crunch from Trader Joe's scores the highest out of these 3. So the 58, I'll take a 58 any day over the 8.
Bo loves honey.
See?
Like, yes, he loves it.
Yes.
So that
isn't that brutal? So I need to find an alternative for that. But so far I haven't found one. And then these are some of the better. Look at this. Okay, again, this is the expensive cereal in the tiny little bag, only an 88. But Trader Joe's organic cornflakes is 100 out of 100. And Trader Joe's gets a lot of crap about some of their products, which I'm sure there's some things to really look into
guilty
there.
of it.
Right.
Yeah.
But they have a lot of stuff that's actually really good for you. This is the second item on our list that has made the cut.
I used to shop at Trader Joe's, and then I stopped. I haven't been to Trader Joe's like in 5-6 years.
Well, they have so many recalls that it's. I mean, you get scared, but then that the Chinese chicken, the orange chicken creeps up on you, or I love the microwave dumplings. I don't know. That's microwaves and plastics. We'll get into that another time because I have a whole thing on that.
I have a very good friend of mine that actually worked for a company. He no longer works there, but they have been the core developers of a lot of Trader Joe products.
Oh.
So I think one of those products was part of that.
The scandal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's like rocks. I've heard of rocks. I mean, it's
crazy.
I mean, they're already messing with our food. So, you know, like, to what extent? I think I might take a rock in my food over some of the other stuff that they're putting in there.
Yeah. But it's good to be aware, though.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we just like to overlook these things, and they do matter at the end of the day.
Well, yeah, because they compound, right?
Yes.
It's you know, what's in your food, what's on your face, what's in your air, what are you putting on your hands? So it's all these things, and they seem small and minute, but once they're compounded, it can really affect your health, your gut health, your eyesight, your digestion, all kinds of stuff.
Inflammation.
Yes, inflammation, eczema. I mean, there's all kinds of problems.
Isn't it insane how children in this time and age, they suffer the most, what is it called? Eczema.
Yes. My nephew has severe eczema, and we can't figure out what the problem is. And my sister lives in London, so the healthcare system is a little different there, but they're constantly like in and out trying to figure out if he needs steroids or creams or food or, like what in his environment is affecting him so severely.
It's so sad.
Yeah, it really sucks because he's always itchy and he's the cutest little thing ever. Aww. But he'll do anything for a honey stick. I figured that out.
How cute.
Anything for a honey stick. Okay.
Aww.
Okay, so on to our final segment of Hairbrush News. So, this segment of the show, it can be about anything. It's going to just be about news or topics that we want to talk about as women or as moms. And I had a scenario pop up the other day, and my husband and I were very upset about it. So I want to get another mom's opinion on this because, to be honest with you, it pissed me off. And I didn't know how to react because I am also a very nice person, and I don't want to disrupt anything or have any friction or confrontation. I'm non-confrontational until I have to be. So here we go. It kind of sounds silly now, but I'm going to say it.
Okay,
say
wait.
it out loud.
This is an experience in real life?
This is an experience in real life that just happened last week. Okay, so we live in a nice neighborhood here in Santa Clarita. We live in a gated community. the reason we moved there was because the school is in the neighborhood, right? So Fox can walk to school. The idea was like the old school neighborhood where everyone walks outside and says hello, and I can borrow a cup of sugar or some eggs from you, and the kids all play together in the street. No. None of that happens. I have like two neighbors that I can borrow stuff from, and likewise. But most of the neighbors, they don't even first of all, I've never seen them come out of their house. And half the times when they do, they pretend they didn't see you so they don't have to say hi.
Okay.
But I guess I have 3 neighbors, immediate neighbors, that are pretty good. The rest of them are just like whatever. Anyways, so long story long, Fox has a friend that lives in the neighborhood, and he's adorable. He's a very cute kid. He clearly has not been raised with the same values and manners that we raise Fox with, right? Like, clean up after yourself, be respectful of people's time and space, be respectful of our money and what we provide, be respectful of like dinners and cooking and food and waste, and manners with older people and manners with company. We don't do video games too much. He only gets his phone for 30 minutes to an hour a day, and he's 12, so he wanted to go to the movies with his friend, and my husband was on speakerphone with him and his friend and said, is your dad going? Who all's going? What time is the movie? Is a parent going to stay and watch the movie with you? And all of these answers were yes. And then he said, well, not my mom. My dad's going to take us to the movie, and yes, he's going to stay and watch the movie with us. This is at the Canyon Country Theater. We have 2 theaters, Valencia and Canyon Country. Canyon Country, one is a little shady shade. Valencia is a little nicer. It's in a mall, so it's not it's a little more safe. Anyway, so they go to the movies. It's him and 2 or 3 other friends and the dad. Well, I get a call from the mom 30 minutes later. Oh, my husband had a work situation come up and he had to go home and finish working. So he just left the boys at the movie theater. I hope that's okay. We don't really care if our son is at the movie theater by himself with his friends. But I know Fox, you guys were asking if a parent was going to stay and watch the movie. Well, yeah, because our rule is that a parent needs to stay and watch the movie. They're 12 years old. Yes, they're technically mature enough to watch a movie, but with 3 or 4 boys together at that age by themselves with no parental guidance, I don't agree with that. And then the fact that they didn't call right then and there, he just left him. And then they dealt with the consequences later.
Oh, no. No.
I felt like if that were their son and I just dropped him off at Six Flags, I had a work thing come up. Well, first of all, I think that you call the parent and say, hey, I have to leave for work. Is it okay if Fox stays here with the boys? His mom will be here in an hour to pick them up.
Exactly.
And he lives in our neighborhood, so he could have just brought Fox home. Or, I don't know. I feel like these parents made a decision for us, and it wasn't their decision to make.
Right.
What's your take on that?
Well, I'm in my Zen days, so I would have stopped and I would have breathed for 6 seconds because that's what all of these professionals say that we should do. But prior to that, I think that I just would have went off on her because it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
The way you parent your kids and what you think is okay for your household, it was very clear from the beginning that you asked the question. So they knew that you were not okay with Fox just being left alone. That was a big factor for you.
Yes.
So I agree with you. I think that they should have handled it differently. They should have called you and said, hey, this is the situation. What do you think? I would have said, bring him home.
Yeah.
If your son stays there, cool, but Fox needs to come back home.
Yeah. I would have just liked the option, to be honest with you, because had they been upfront from the beginning, we would have thought about it. It would have maybe been a 50-50.
So you think they were lying?
I do.
All along?
I do.
Okay.
I kind of do.
Yeah.
Because they leave their kids alone a lot, which there's nothing wrong with that if they're at home. We're in a safe neighborhood. They're old enough to kind of look after themselves. I mean, I went home from school when I was 8 years old by myself. I had a key on my neck, latchkey kids. I had my routine. I watched the last bit of soap operas, and then I watched then I watched Oprah, and then I watched what it was on after that, and then I watched Jeopardy, and then Wheel of Fortune, and then at some point my dad would come home. Yeah. So I don't. That's not the problem. It's the problem of making that decision for me. Really bothered me.
I am with you. It would have bothered me too. So I I still would have handled. I would have probably went off on her.
I was really nice about it, and then she sent a follow-up message saying that she apologized and that it would never happen again. And, of course it's never going to happen again because he's not going over there again. Sorry.
We're never going to allow him to. Yeah.
She's awesome. Like, she looks awesome. She dresses cool. Yeah. I thought she would be a good friend to have in the neighborhood. It looked like my kind of people. Their son is adorable. Their daughter's adorable. They have, a couple of Frenchies like us. And, if she's listening, then... I'm okay with that. I really wanted to be friends with her,
right?
And I felt like I was disrespected.
So, what was your response?
I don't remember exactly, but it was just like, that's not how we do things. And had we known, we would have probably just asked that Fox come home. And that's it. And I left it at that. And then I didn't respond to the message about her apologizing because, he's not going over there anymore. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You don't get a second try on a decision with my kid. I get one shot with this. You can't. As my husband says, you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube after you've squeezed it out. So 12 years old, I trust my son to an extent, but he's still 12. There's a lot of bad decisions to be made. There's a lot of bad decisions that the friends can make. There's a lot of things on social media and the internet that they should not be looking at. Yeah. And I just don't trust that the guidance is there to keep them innocent from those things.
And there's a lot of adults out there, unfortunately, that are up to no good.
Yes.
And that's something that would scare the shit out of me.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but I would have handled it pretty much the same. But I would have been upset. But I know your personality. Your personality is very I don't ever think I've really ever seen you mad.
It takes a lot.
Yeah.
I'm a very internally emotional person, so it does take me a lot because I'm also a people pleaser, which is I'm trying to not do as much.
Understanding too.
Yeah, I am very understanding. But I take that on as anxiety because I think to myself, my kind of philosophy on things is it's not my place in life to teach other people their lessons.
Which is true.
I'm going to conduct myself how I think I should conduct myself, and the atmosphere and surroundings can either fall into place or not fall into place, and I'll move accordingly. Is kind of how I view things. But at the end of the day, it really hurt my feelings that as a mom, they didn't respect and give us that decision. Right. She made that for me.
Right.
And I don't know her well enough to trust that she makes that decision for me.
Right. Well, the good thing about this situation is now you know.
Yes.
It's never going to happen again. And, it is what it is.
Yeah,
it is what it is. What did your husband say?
Oh, he was. See, he's a little more verbal than me. He let me deal with it, but he was definitely not having it. So, and I 100% agree with him on every feeling and expression that he had, but I'm just not as verbal as that to other people outwardly. Yeah, I can talk shit at home. I will talk a gang load of stuff at home, but I'm like the dog and the fence with the chihuahua. The fence is there and then all of a sudden, the fence disappears, and it's let me put the hairbrush news back. The fence disappears, and the dog is totally calm and won't do or say anything to the big dog. I'm kind of like that.
Yeah.
I'm very scrappy until faced with a fight.
Yeah.
Unless it's a battle that I know that I have to fight.
Yeah.
If it's something that I don't think it's not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of life, I'm gonna ignore it.
Yeah. I have to say my personality is a little bit of both. I've always been outspoken, but I've been figuring out through therapy that it's because I felt that I wasn't heard when I was a child.
Oh, okay. And we all need therapy, by the way. Everybody can benefit from a little therapy, so good for you.
And setting boundaries. So I've learned how to actually vocalize in a very healthy, respectful way my boundary without the extra that I always used to add because I was extra.
Yes.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, wow. Really? It was ugly to really sit down with myself. But you did good.
Thank you.
You set your boundary, and it is what it is.
See, I don't know if I set the boundary. I think I just did the ignore, but ignore.
That's a boundary.
He's not coming back over.
No, you
Which
did.
really sucks. I don't want to take friends away from my son, but, he's a very social
I am
butterfly.
sure that's your neighbor. She's at some point you guys are going to talk. Maybe at that point.
Yes. Like I said, she seems like a lovely person. I just think that they don't have. I think that they do that type of parenting, and I'm just guessing here, where they kind of just give the kids
too much
entertainment so that they can do what they want to do or need to do on the side. So I understand it's kind of absent parenting. I understand we all go through phases, but at some point kids need to
have structure.
At this age, 11, 12, 13, like you're on the verge of being a teenager and them turning into assholes. So you need to, let's do everything we can to prevent that.
That's what I have to look forward to.
Yes. I mean, Fox still hugs me and wants me to lay in bed and watch movies with him. So I'm going to hold on to that innocence as long as I can. Once he gets a hold of Google, like, it's over. Anyways, well, this is our very first episode of Hairbrush News. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be here weekly. So come on back for more fashion, beauty, and headlines.
Yes.
I'm Kelly Nishimoto, your host, and today I'm joined by Esmeralda Sanchez, our recurring co-host. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you on the next episode.
We will. You can follow us on Instagram at Hairbrush News. And as always, you can catch every episode over at buzzscv.com.
Until next time, this is Hairbrush News with Kelly Nishimoto.